Hey everybody on REI's page, it's Mikah and I'm about to start my run for the day as I make my way across the entire state of Minnesota. But first, I'm here answering your questions. I started running for the same reason I've heard many runners do, and that's that my doctor told me I needed to lose some weight. The great thing about running is that it's a workout I can do no matter where I'm traveling, anywhere around the world, every national park, any city or state. All the adventuring I do in nature is meant to help my mental health and well-being. And that's because when I was 19 years old, my dad passed away from esophageal cancer at just age 58. And it taught me a really important lesson that none of us knows which day will be our last. So we need to really take advantage of the time we have and go out there and do every goal we have for our lives as soon as possible. Because as I learned from my dad's passing and as I try to help people understand now, tomorrow might be too late. The biggest challenge to welcoming queer people in the outdoors is straight people. And I say that because so many of them tell me, nature doesn't care if you're gay, which is true. Nature doesn't care, but unfortunately a lot of people do. So we need those straight people who are allies, who are open and accepting and embracing of LGBTQ plus people to be vocal and communicative about their support. So we can change that stereotype and show that most people are just like nature. And that's one of the reasons why I started the Outside Safe Space program. So people, whether with a pin on their shirt, a patch on their backpack, or a sticker on their water bottle, can non-verbally communicate to LGBTQ plus people that I want you here, you're welcome here. A travel tip you've probably heard most flight attendants say is that you should pack everything you need and then cut those items in half. And that's actually the ideal amount of stuff to travel with. Well, when it comes to road trip planning, I sort of go by the same logic. You should plan a trip and then cut out half of your plans. That's because you want to build in flex days, chances for spontaneity to take over, to take a turn to an interesting path, or to experience what I like to call the magic of the road trip. The most important thing to remember about adventures is that they are not one size fits all. Some people need to go to all 419 National Park Service sites on a world record 3-year journey, and some people just want to take a charming walk on a trail behind their house. So no matter what your adventure goals are, there is no right or wrong way to experience the majesty and splendor of nature. Now, if you do want to do an epic road trip, make sure to break it up into manageable chunks. I didn't set out and say I'm going to go do all 3 years like that. Thought that's 36 months, that's 30 some days in each month. If I can just get to next day, what do I need to do to get through this week, get through this month? Very soon that ended up with 419 National Park Service sites over 3 years. Thank you so much for having me, REI. I've got some exciting adventures coming up here, finishing the run across Minnesota. This coming winter, I'm planning to run across a southern state, so if you have a good idea on which one I should do and which trail I should run, reach out to me, and have some other epic adventures upcoming all throughout 2021. I hope you'll join me for them. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to finish running across Minnesota.